Good morning, good morning, good morning to my lovely people, and happy Friday to you. Welcome to Be Inspired. Today we're going to talk about an old adage. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm here to tell you there is something new. And it is, if it ain't broke, break it. Now, Mel, why would you talk about that? I am talking about that because a lot of people don't understand, how you're at the workplace or wherever you're at, even in relationships. You're sitting there, you're like, okay, well, it's fine by me. Everything is cool. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But not broke for who? That's the thing. Not broke for whom, especially when you're talking in relationships. But there's two type of people. And it is the, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because it's satisfactory. I was like, oh, okay, well, this is fine. We're working all as well. Then you have those that are, let's break it to see the highest potential. You're like, highest potential? What do you mean? I'm on the other side of it. I'm not trying to do all that work. So I said, you know what, let's talk about this. I was reviewing a book. I called myself reading the whole thing, but I didn't get through it. And it is actually the title is If It Ain't Broke, Break It. And it's by Robert Kriegel and Louis Patler, sorry. And they have like a book of other unconventional wisdom and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I was like, you know how you'll be at the workplace, all is well. And then you get that new younger supervisor that comes in and everybody can't stand that person because they're like, well, I don't know why they're coming in here and changing things. We already have it fixed. This is the way that it is working. And they want to come in and change some things. Well, this is a thing. So they may have been sent in to, air quotes, shake things up a little bit. That's what we're used to, a term that we're used to. Watch this. So if you sit there, you come into a building, you got to stay up to date with things. So you have that young person coming in and you're like, I've been here for 40 or 50 years and we need to shake things up a little bit. Not that they plan on firing you. After I read this, I was like, because I have seen this where the older people can't get a grip and they're like, okay, well, I don't want this. Or they terminate the older person. Why do they terminate the older person? Because older people are the ones who seem to have issues with change. Good morning, Anitra. Have an issue with change. So you're like, okay, so this bad apple, and I'm just using the term, is going to poison the entire tree. This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to shake things up. That's old adage, I know. Shake things up to reach the highest potential. Okay, well, this younger person don't know where we were before 20 or 30 years ago and how we got here. Now we got to go through all of these steps. And it's like, okay, why do we have to go through all of these steps for us to do it the way that we're doing it anyway? To see the highest potential. So me coming to you today, my lovely people, speaking on if you run into somebody, because remember I said there's two different types of people. You have the person, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And then you have that person that say, if it ain't broke, break it and let's fix it. Let's see the highest potential. Let's see how we can shake things up. Maybe we can move into a different direction, because you have to understand and you have to ask that question. Not broke for who? Where are you trying to go? What's your direction? You're not there. That person is not there to destroy it. And we, the people that has settled and satisfactory, is like, yeah, let me go ahead and do my little 9 to 5 or do my 8, hit the gate. Boom. A company owner, especially in workplace, and there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there. You don't want to let things or people get complacent, because we do. People it. It's like, all right, let me go ahead and make this money and be done. I seen on Facebook where there was an employee who was rude to an individual, to a customer. Complacency. Do they want to get rid of that person? Probably not, because a lot of people aren't working. But if it ain't broke, break it. So and I'm not going to call out the name of the company, but as a CEO in that company, and the objective is to make money, okay? and you want to see it grow, you say, okay, well, how can I fix this? How can I make this better? How can I see the highest potential? What you want to do is break it. And then you fix it. Then it's something that you did. Because I used to be like, oh, okay, they want to say that they did this. What is the purpose here? The purpose is it's a new adage, okay? Hey, Junior, it's a new, you know how they say a new sheriff in town, and that older person been working there all that time? Psh, you'd be like, oh, they're gone? Hold up, what's going on? I'm a little concerned. They got to get rid of the person who does not like change. The person that's going to be complaining. The person who is like, I'm good. And here's the key. Not all the time, but I have noticed that particular person that don't like change, that's the person that's doing satisfactory work. People want above average. So for my lovely people who are entrepreneurs, who are starting their own business, sometimes you got to just go in and say, okay, I'm not where I want to be. This is just coasting. I'm trying to advance. What do I need to do? So depending on you and how you are, you can either have that mindset of if it ain't broke, don't fix it, because you know that was impounded in our mind. We've heard that one. Or if it ain't broke, break it. Reach your highest potential. See what you can do with that. All right, my lovely people, that is my time. I thoroughly enjoyed you as I do each and every single Friday on Be Inspired. Thank you for joining in. And again, I do understand time is something you can't get back, so I appreciate each and every one of you viewing this morning. All right. Find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always, always love you. Until next week, people, be inspired right here every Friday, 7 a.m. All right. Your girl coming, so look out. And don't forget to check us out on YouTube. Share the videos. And if you feel as though that this video will help someone who is in business, please share. Please share. Business, life, relationships. It works. Trust and believe. But always ask that question. If it ain't broke, because you'll hear that employee. Well, why are we trying to fix this? Why are we changing things? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Ask them. Broke for who? If it's not broke for who? And remember the role that you play, okay? It's all about you. Peace.